Welcome back to A Global Kitchen. Today we're making magenta beet tofu soup. It's simple and fast to make and extremely nourishing. I learned this soup from some Cao Dai followers when I visited the main Cao Dai temple in the city of Tay Ninh, about an hour northwest of Saigon. I arrived just in time for the daily midday service. I followed white-robed men and women into the main temple. The vast hall exploded in color with dragon-wrapped pillars, carved windows, and a 9-foot globe of the all-seeing eye, the sacred symbol of the Cao Dai. After the service, some of the female elders invited me to join them for their vegetarian, actually vegan lunch. The Cao Dai practice vegetarianism to cultivate compassion and to live an ethical and moral life. Cao Dai followers practice vegetarianism on certain sacred days, anywhere from 6 to 10 days around the time of a full moon. But many adopt a vegetarian diet full-time. One of the dishes we ate that day for lunch was this deeply satisfying soup, lightly tinted magenta from the sweet, earthy beets. So let's start cooking. So today I have some thinly sliced raw beet, some thinly sliced carrot. I'm going to use a chayote, and I'll show you how to cut that afterwards, but you could also use some kohlrabi or zucchini. Some cubes of medium firm tofu, 2 thin slices of ginger for background flavor, 1 quart or 1 liter of homemade vegetable stock, and some cilantro and black pepper for garnish. Cut it in half and spoon out the small seed and pith. Cut it into quarters and thinly slice it. Bring the vegetable stock and salt to a boil over medium-high heat. Add the beet, carrot, and ginger, partially cover it, and cook for 4 minutes. Toss in the chayote and cook for another few minutes or until all of the vegetables are tender. Add the tofu and black pepper and simmer for a minute. So here we have our magenta beet tofu soup. Let's have a taste. I love how the tofu blushes from the ruby red beets, and the carrot and chayote add a subtle sweetness. Consider making this soup if you're feeling adventurous and you want to make a multi-dish rice meal, as its mild, soothing flavors complement so many dishes. I enjoy preparing and eating this soup when I want something light and nourishing. I often add a couple spoonfuls of rice, either leftover or freshly made, to the soup to make it into a light meal. If you're traveling in the southern part of Vietnam near Saigon, I highly recommend taking a detour to the city of Tay Ninh. Because of the Cao Dai and its followers, it's a quiet, peaceful city, and about 2/3 of the population are vegetarian. So if you're vegan or vegetarian, you have a wide variety of restaurants or street food stalls to choose from. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please leave me a comment about how your soup turned out, or take a photo of it and tag me on social media. And make sure to subscribe to A Global Kitchen. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye and happy cooking.